Hi, happy people. This is the first video for this week for Algebra 1. Last week we talked about multiplying exponents. This week we're going to start with dividing exponents. And today we're going to use the meaning of exponents to divide. So here is what we're going to do. I'm going to pause for a second so you can pause the video and write this down. And when you have written it down, go ahead and start the video again. So today we are going to write out each of our exponents as multiplication. And then if we can, we're going to cancel anything that is both on top and bottom. And then we're going to write our answer as a positive power. And that'll make more sense as we go through more examples. And in fact, that's all I have for you for the rest of this video. So let's start with the first example, which is x to the sixth times x squared. So I have x to the sixth over x squared. So x to the 6th can be written as 6 x's multiplied by each other. So x times x times x times x times x. That's going to be over x squared, which is x times x. So because we're connected by multiplication and not subtraction or addition, I can cancel out anything that is both the same on top and bottom. So I have an x here and an x here, an x here and an x here. So I can cancel them out. So what am I left with? Well, I'm left with 4 x's being left times each other. So I have x to the 4th, and that is my solution. All right, our second example is 2y to the 5th times, 2y to the 5th divided by y cubed, excuse me. So I can write my 2y to the 5th as multiplication. So I'm going to have a 2 to start off with, times y times y times y times, I'm going to have 5 y's there. And on the bottom, we're going to have y times y times y. So if I cancel out what's the same, I have a y over y, a y over y, and a y over y. So in the end, what do I have left over? Well, on top, I have a 2, and I have 2y's, so y squared, and 2y squared is our solution. All right, I have 2 more examples for you. The next example is x over y to the 4th, or x divided by y to the 4th. So we're going to write out our xy to the 4th as, all right, as x over y times x over y times x over y times x over y. So on top, we have only x's. On the bottom we have only y, so there's nothing we can cancel out. So our last step then is to write each of our top and bottom as exponents. On top, we have 4 x's being multiplied by each other. So that is x to the 4th. And on the bottom, we have 4 y's being multiplied by each other. So that gives us y to the 4th. So x to the 4th over y to the 4th, those are different bases, so we can't do anything to simplify, so that is our answer. All right. All right, our last example is 3x over y squared, or 3x divided by y squared. So again, we're going to take our power and write it out as multiplication. So I have 3x over y times 3x over y. So on top and bottom, I don't have anything that matches, so I can't cancel anything out. But what I can do is I can write my top and my bottom as exponents. So on top, I have a 3 times 3, so that's 3 squared. There we go. And then we also have times x, so we have x squared. And bottom we have y times y, which is y squared. Now remember, if we have a number as our base, we have to simplify from there because we do know what 3 squared is. And 3 squared, 3 times 3 is 9. So we have 9x squared over y squared. And that's as simple as that can get. So that is our solution. So that's dividing exponents by using the meaning of exponents. I hope you are all happy. I hope you're all healthy. And I hope you all have a great day.